All right, race fans, this is Tailgating with Eric. I think we finally got this thing all straightened out and figured out, because we're going to do some stuff a lot different next year, and we're trying to work it all out and testing it out today. So we're messing with it a little bit, and we're trying to figure it all out so we're not in the middle of Daytona and messing it all up.
This is our year-end review.
Yeah, this
and
is...
looking forward to next year.
Yeah, so if everybody hasn't noticed, and if you're watching the videos and you're going to see the videos, the person sitting beside me is my wife, and she is the one who's behind the scenes that does everything and handles everything, gets everything situated, makes sure I'm up and running for the shows.
Which is a lot.
So first of all, we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we want to express, we're really looking forward to the Daytona. And we also want to express our condolences to the Biffle family. And if you can notice, we have the Biffle car on the table today. The only car this time. Usually I have like 5 or 6, but his is the only one. I was fortunate to meet him and get it autographed a few years back when he was racing for Jack Roush. And so, yeah, it was a sad day. Sad for all of us. We've thought about it a lot. So anyways, we're going to talk about what we're going to do about next year. Next year is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing a lot more races next year. And so we are going to, of course, do live on TikTok for every show. And we're also going to record it and upload it all on YouTube every episode. So you can watch the show, and everything from the control box goes to the camera, so everything you're going to hear, all the sound effects, everything on the video, so the same as what you would hear us on the show. So that's one of the things that we're going to do different next year, because a lot of people wanted to see where we're at and see that we're live at the racetrack and that we're in the infield camping and doing the stuff that we do. And
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This past year was a lot of fun, and I do want to talk about the highlights of 2025. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of kind of cool stuff that I didn't expect, because we had been doing racing and tailgating for 2-3 years, and when I've been going to races for 26-30 years, and you were been going to races for that long. We didn't know each other. We were at the Daytona 500 in 2001, I think. Was it 2001?
Yeah,
and so anyway, we were both there, didn't know each other, but so it was a lot of fun this past year.
so yeah, so it's gonna be fun next year. We're gonna do a lot of stuff, and one of the big things that we decided we're gonna do this year, we're gonna create a Tailgating with Eric podcast award that we're gonna give to a driver at the end of the year, and we're gonna name it Full Throttle.
And where does that name come from?
We don't want to get into that.
That's Eric's nickname, is Full Throttle.
So we're going to create this award, and we're going to have the fans at the racetrack, and also if they want to comment who their favorite driver is or who they root for. But the award is going to be for somebody. They might not win the championship, but they might have just gave it all their all the whole year and just balls to the walls and just did everything they could to win a championship. For instance, probably Denny Hamlin would have won it from us last year, most definitely, after not winning the championship and everything he gave out for that race. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be 50% of the fan votes, so the fans are going to be involved in it. And then the other 50% is we have a board of members that we're going to get together at the end of the year, and we're going to take our percentage and your percentage, and we're going to come to an agreement on who we will do the award to. So it's going to be pretty cool, man. It's going to be on the table for the race at Daytona, so everybody can come by and see it, and we're going to talk about it, and then have the campers on the show and have them talk about who they feel should win the award. Also talk to a lot of campers and what makes them come to the races every year.
Plus your guests that you have, like crew chiefs or pit people, or people that work at the racetracks and NASCAR. They can also put in their 10 cents worth or whatever. So, yeah, that'll be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, we're really looking forward to it, and Another thing is, what else are we gonna do next year? We're going to be doing a lot of races next
Yeah,
year.
we're doing a lot of races
you
for next
know,
year. We start in a couple of weeks, like 4.5, 5 weeks. We'll be in Daytona 500.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there actually there to watch the Super Bowl too. We'll be
Yeah.
there watching the Super Bowl too.
It's Valentine's Day, Super Bowl, and Daytona 500 all in one.
Yeah, it's a good time. We have a good time. Are you gonna let me push you in the wheelbarrow race again?
Absolutely, yes, absolutely.
We love the wheelbarrow races. It's pretty fun to watch,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Actually, I think I should push you this year.
Nah, I don't know about
I
that.
can do it. I can do it. I can do that.
So, yeah, we're gonna do that, and then next year we're going to do a lot more races that we talked about. We're gonna start
in Daytona. Yeah.
And we're going to take some time off and go down and spend some time in the Keys. But we've been up here in the cold in the winter in North Carolina. It's been cold this year.
I am not a cold person, no.
So we're going to go spend like 2 months down in the Florida Keys, and then we're going to come back up, and then we're going to.
Then we start.
Then we start.
Charlotte.
Yeah, we're
and
gonna do
Memorial Day, which is one of my favorite races. I
Yeah.
love Memorial Day. It's so patriotic. It's just, I love that race.
Yeah. So we're gonna be there, and we're gonna do that race, and then after that race, we're gonna go up and make a little pit stop up in Ohio, and then we're going to end up in Michigan, do the Michigan race.
Right. We may stop in Rockingham, you said, on the way back.
On
but-
April, yeah. We should probably stop and do that race.
Yeah, then Michigan.
Then Michigan, and then we're gonna head out west and take a week off out west, and then we're going to head to Sonoma. I mean, that's Sonoma. Coronado. Sorry, excuse me. We're gonna
And
head
then
to
Sonoma, yeah.
Yes, and then we're gonna go to Coronado, and then we're gonna go to Sonoma, and one of a follower of my show and a good friend is becoming a good friend. Invited me to come up to Sonoma and stay over there, and let's give a shout out to Turn 7. They're going to said he has a spot for me, so we're gonna broadcast up there and do shows up there in Sonoma. And then from there, we're gonna drive back east, and we're gonna go to Chicagoland.
Chicagoland.
Yeah, we're gonna do a setup in Chicagoland since they're gonna be their first year coming back to the Speedway instead of doing road course. So we're gonna go there, and then we're going to head back home for a little
Yeah,
bit.
I want to be back at the beach for July 4th.
So, and then we leave in August. We go back to Daytona in August, and
Love the summer. I call it the summer Daytona race where we have the swimming pools and
Yeah.
everything. That's so much fun.
and we meet up with our friends. We got, we have 7 spots down there for the fall race, and Matt and Luke and Ken and all of us, and we all set up out there, and
the girls.
and the girls, and we have a good time at that
Yeah,
race.
that is fun.
So then after that, we're gonna come up, and then I think we're gonna stop at Darlington, do the Darlington race on the way back, and after that we go back to
Charlotte for the Roval. I love
And
that
then-
race. That's fun. I
and
like
then-
our spot there, close to the Jumbotron. That's
Yeah.
a neat little spot, a little area. I love that.
So we're gonna go to Charlotte, and then after Charlotte, we're going to go to Talladega,
Yeah, I love Talladega. That's
and
fun.
then we're gonna end up in Homestead for the championship.
I haven't been to
and-
Homestead in a long time, so I'm looking forward to that.
So we're gonna be doing a lot of races next year, and we really looking forward to it. And so yeah, we'll see how things go. You know.
We got to pay for all that.
Well, at least we picked up one sponsor so far. We've
Yes.
got some other ones in the works, and we're waiting to hear back. It's that time of year. Everybody's waiting until the first of the year until they get their
Yeah.
physical money for the new year. And hopefully we'll pick up some extra sponsors for the show.
Yeah, big shout out to Tim Milam at
Yeah.
Caldwell Banker,
Yeah.
Seacoast Advantage, for being one of our sponsors for next year.
Yeah, big sponsor for us, matter of fact. So yeah, we're excited about that. We're going to have we're gonna have some commercials on the show next year.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Well, that'll be fun.
it'll be a lot of fun.
It'll be fun, yeah.
And
Well, let's talk about highlights of 2025. What was the best part of the races and the 2025? What was the best part for you?
most definitely doing the podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been talking about the podcast for since Daytona, for the 500, and I kept talking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. It's like, man, all the conversations we have with people in the infield and
Yeah,
what they
the people
say,
we meet,
and the
yeah.
people we meet and stuff, and it was like, man, we need to just put this on the show so other people can hear it, because a lot of people will be interested to
Yeah.
hear it. So I think by far that was probably the best for me, and I think the races were fun. You know, we got to meet a lot. You know,
We meet a lot of cool people and they're at the
yes.
same race.
Yeah.
And they all come back and it's
Yeah,
fun, yeah.
you know, like I said, we got into the pits at Charlotte, and we got to see, you know, Kyle Petty, and we got to see the Wood Brothers,
I
and
love that,
that was awesome, man, getting a picture taken with the Wood Brothers.
Yeah.
And, you know, getting to see our buddy Mason, who's the tire carrier for the 21 car, and he was on the show, one of the shows, and
Yeah.
we had him on there, and,
Going through touring the NASCAR dyno facility, what do you call that?
Ben over
Ben
at
taking us through the NASCAR
R-
facility, that was pretty cool.
yeah, the R&D center, they call it.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that was really cool.
That was a highlight.
Yeah, that was pretty big highlight, you know.
And then, of course, the wheelbarrow races.
Yeah. and then also, you know, going to Talladega and, you know, doing all the, you know, when you went and did the poker
Yes.
run, because me and the boys went and played golf, and you went
Me
on
and
the poker
Janet
run.
did the poker run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It
Yeah.
really was. I love doing that.
It looked like a lot of fun, you
Yeah.
know. And then we, what else did we have?
And that was my birthday, by the way. I did the poker run on my birthday.
Yes, you did. You're a trooper.
Yeah.
So, what else was in the highlights of it? The thing was, you know,
Probably our new friends that we met
Yeah.
in Daytona.
yeah.
And then the everyday 11 o'clock Bloody Marys.
Yeah, Nick makes
made
up, oh yeah,
Wonderful, wonderful Bloody Marys every day, 11 o'clock. Everybody gathers around.
yeah.
And then Turtle and his little hot tub. That was
Yeah.
fun.
That is the funniest thing. Turtle puts that hot tub up,
Yeah.
and he's sitting in, him and Nick sitting in that hot
Yeah.
tub, and I'm like,
Just
oh
sitting out
Lord,
there.
have mercy.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah,
That
they
was
did.
fun.
Yeah, that was.
And then
good.
Baker, our golden retriever, who just ran in with a bone that he dug up in the ground, and I made him go out. But
Yeah.
he has the best time at these races. Now he doesn't like some of the loud noises, but if he can see what it is, he's okay. But everybody loves Baker. I take pictures of him and put it on the jumbotron everywhere we go. He's very famous.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Baker.
Yeah, Baker is something else. He loves Joanne and Nick though.
Oh, yeah,
man.
yeah.
He looks when he's on that cable and he looks underneath that
He
camper.
just goes over to their camper.
He just goes right to
and
the
knocks
camper.
on the door and they let him in. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, we really met some really good friends at Daytona last year, and
What's that infield camping vibe? You
Yeah.
know, everybody's there to have fun. They don't go crazy
Yeah.
like you think that you're thinking camping in the field, everybody goes crazy. No, they really don't. We're sitting around a campfire at night, we're talking and laughing,
yeah.
and you know, maybe we're all drinking a bottle of wine or something, but everybody is just a fun crowd. And
Yeah.
it's fun that everybody comes back every year. It's the same people, even at Talladega, at all the races. It's just a lot of fun.
You know, it is just like, you know, we talk about the different racetracks and we ask a lot of people when we go to races what's their favorite tracks, and you know,
Yeah.
a lot of times they pretty much go to the same tracks every year,
Yeah.
and they always have their favorites because they go there all the time. But
Yeah.
we're gonna try to do a little bit venturing out. We're gonna go hit some other tracks and try to find out, you know, what people like and all that kind of stuff. And one of the other big highlights that I had was when I was on Dega Nation's podcast.
Yeah,
That was pretty
fun.
cool.
That
That was
very
pretty cool. We had a really good conversation on the show. I kind of wish I could find that show. I know they recorded it, but I still haven't seen it. Mhm.
Well, it was fun having the tip jar bar guys
Yes.
over. I have to say that slowly. Tip jar bar guys over. They
Yeah.
were fun having
Yeah.
them on the podcast too.
Yes, they were great, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they were a lot of fun having them on the podcast,
And the Canadians.
the Canadians, yes, the
That was
Canadians.
really a good show. I was thinking, well, what are you
Yes.
guys going to talk about? But they were really, it was good. You know, you wonder, what are you doing? You're from Canada, you're coming all the way down to Charlotte, North Carolina to come to a race. And
Mhm.
they were really good. I thought they did.
They were fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, the show. I mean, I just have to say they were great. The show was fantastic. It really turned out really well, and
And we love seeing Mason, our
Yeah.
tire carrier. He's for Josh Berry,
Yeah.
21 car.
Mhm.
He's been on the pit crew now for like 2-3 years. And so
Mhm.
we always have to look him up and get our way in, make our way back there to see him. And that's
Yeah.
fun to just hear the stories of some of the pit crew guys and everything. That's a lot of fun.
yeah, we got into Talladega. We were trying to go find Mason, and they shut the pits down where we couldn't walk out there, so we could go see him. And so we ended up having to go sneak into.
Was it Yellowwood? Yellowwood?
Yes, Yellowwood. They have
They
like
had a
a
corporate sponsor
thing
thing.
there, and
Eric's over there pleading his case, and I'm thinking, there is no way they're going to let us in. And sure enough, he says, come on.
So
And they took us over there.
they took us to the fence because their pit was right there at the fence where their booth was, and so we went right up in there and talked to Mason for a little bit, and then we went back out, and it was good. At least we got to see. Yeah, we got
I
to see
love
him.
Talladega. I love the what do you call the fan zone area there
Yes.
with the big
Yes.
screens, and the drivers are coming in on the sides. I mean, that every racetrack should have that.
I know.
It is so much fun. Now, fan zones are different, I know and I understand, but Talladega has the best.
Yep.
It is just a blast sitting
It
there
is.
watching the qualifying on the big screen, and you hear the cars that are coming in. You can
Yeah.
run up and get autographs and talk to the drivers. That is the best experience.
Yeah. And we got to give us a shout out to Ricky and at Talladega, down there at Mike Matt's place.
Matt's, Janet?
Janet.
Yes.
I couldn't
yes.
get it out of my. I
I
couldn't think.
mentioned her, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Janet and Richie and
Richie, yes.
yes, and then Matt and his dad and his
They're always
cousin.
cooking good
yeah.
food. Yeah,
Yeah, so
they're
everybody-
always cooking good
Yeah,
food.
always cooking good food, man. We're just a few spots up from them, so
Yeah.
we were real close to them at Talladega,
Yeah.
and it's fun to go to Talladega. I mean, you just go down Talladega
You
Boulevard,
just
man.
go over there and you just go back to your your coach or whatever, and you can hear it all night long. But yeah,
I hope you don't mind. Barbara and I are here sitting here drinking tequila, so we're kind of drinking some tequila, mellow out
it's
after
a Friday
Christmas.
afternoon.
After Christmas. All the kids are gone, got everything all out of the way.
Yeah, now we got to do all this Christmas stuff, but yeah.
Yeah. So.
But anyway, yeah, it was a good year.
Mhm.
Looking forward to next year, and the camera up there just cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're going to look into that next year.
We've got our schedule lined up.
Yeah.
I already have our schedule all lined up, so.
We're gonna have it's gonna be interesting next year. We're gonna
Yes.
be on the road a lot, and we're gonna be setting up a lot. But Daytona's gonna coming right up. We can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait for Daytona. I'm ready for yesterday, Christmas Day here in Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. We had 70 degrees and sunny weather. It was wonderful. Now
Yeah.
today it's a little colder. Next week's going to be freezing. So I'm
Yeah.
ready to go back to Florida and get in some warm weather.
Yeah, me too. So, what are you looking forward to next year?
Well, I always look forward to Daytona because of our friends, our new friends there,
Yeah.
and they're not new anymore, I guess. But
Yeah.
I love that race. And Thunderbirds are going to be there, I
Yeah.
heard. And also the concert. Who is going to be at the concert? I can't remember who that's going to be. They always have good concerts at the
I can't
Daytona.
remember who it's going to be. I thought it is going to be somebody good. I think.
Yeah, I can't remember who it is now, but and then of course Charlotte, like I said, is my favorite Memorial Day race. It's very patriotic. It's just everybody is just there for that reason. I
Yeah.
think it's the main reason that everybody comes there is for the patriotism and the for our veterans, and I just think it's wonderful race. And then of course Talladega, but I'm looking for all the races in between too.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to going to Coronado because I love that video of the drivers and the jets, and that's going to be fun out there. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great. I think the race at Coronado is going to be a lot of fun. We got some really good seats. We're going to be sitting down. I think was it turn 3 or 4, something like that. We're going to be looking over the water at the ships, so it's going to be pretty cool to see. I'm looking for Sonoma too, going up to wine country.
Yeah, I'm looking for the wine country. Yeah.
I think it'd be pretty cool going up there.
Just don't be full throttle on a lot of these places. I have to keep Erik back down into the speed limit on some of these things when we're headed out west.
Mhm. What was that?
Your phone, my phone's ringing.
No.
Nope, that's sorry, that's my phone ringing.
So, all right. So, what else are we going to talk about? So, we talked about that. We talked about the new year. What we're looking forward to next year. I'm really looking forward to a lot of races next year. I'm looking forward to going to Chicagoland. I really am.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Is doing Chicagoland, and I'm really looking forward to doing the Homestead at the end of the year.
Yeah,
That's gonna
Homestead's
be in
fun.
November.
I've been to Homestead a long time ago. That's a lot of fun.
We'll
I
be
really,
doing the championship, and I think that's probably
Yeah.
where we'll announce the winner of the
the
Full Throttle Award.
yes.
Is at the championship, and I'd like to be able to represent it to a driver, present it to a driver, whoever we decide, but you know, who knows? We're kind of small, you know, and I
Yeah.
don't know if we'd be able to. If we don't, we
That's
don't.
another year, we'll
Yeah.
see, a lot of
Mhm.
things can happen in a year.
Yeah, a lot of things could happen in here. So, what else you want to talk about?
That's what we had talked about was what we did last year, or coming up for the next year, our highlights, and so that's it. I just wanted to wish everybody, I hope they had a wonderful Christmas, Happy New Year.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to seeing everybody in about 4.5, 5 weeks in the Daytona 500.
Yep. So, yeah, this is tailgating with Eric, and we're just, like I said, we're just out here just having a conversation, trying to work all the kinks out and stuff too for next year before we get there and figure it all out. And kind of found out that I think the battery on the GoPro is not going to last for 30 minutes. It went out. So now we're going to have to figure out something different on the GoPro and doing voice and all that kind of stuff and recording for YouTube.
It's
So
a lot. I'm
It's a
not
lot.
the technical person. I am not the technical person.
I know, I'm not
Yeah.
either, but you know, I'm
Okay.
learning it as we go and kind of
Alright,
figure it out.
cheers.
And so,
Cheers to 2025.
Yeah.
Looking forward to 2026.
yep. Alright guys, so this is Tailgating with Eric, and I think we're gonna go ahead and sign out and end the show, and we just wanna wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Be safe out there, don't do anything crazy. Daytona's coming up, that's when you're gonna get the crazy. And we're gonna do a shout out to Red 38 and all them guys too. They're a great set of guys, you know, and they do a lot of hard work, and the tip jar bar,
Yeah.
and get them guys, and Dega Nation, you know, they've been all pretty good people, and
Yeah, we saw
You're
where they
good to
gave
us.
away all their money at Christmas. They
Yeah.
gave a lot of money to kids and Christmas gifts and stuff for kids. We saw that, so
Yeah.
that was wonderful.
all right, fellas, race fans, this is Eric with Tailgating with Eric, and this is us signing out. Thunder rolls.